Hello students, welcome to Road to Success. So this is our fourth video on the lecture series which we are doing right now on differentiation. That is a complete course on differentiation. In the last video, I discussed about the exponential functions and the logarithmic functions. And in this video, I am going to talk about the parametric functions, the differentiation of parametric functions. Okay. And I'm also going to talk about composite things. That is the composite functions. In some book it is written as parametric function, in some book it is written as composite functions. So the thing is same. Now in differentiation you will face this type of questions many times. I'm writing a question, suppose find the derivative of sine 3x plus 2 with respect to x square, not with respect to x, but with respect to x square. Okay, so basically we need to differentiate this with respect to this. In our previous videos, we used to differentiate the functions with respect to the variable which was the independent variable which was already given in the function. But in this video, in this question, I'm going to show you that how to differentiate a function with other function, with respect to other function. So to solve this type of question, you need to first assume that let u is equal to sine 3x plus 2 and let v is equal to x square. So the question basically is asking us to find out the derivative of this with respect to this. So we need to find out du by dv. Okay, so the challenge here is that we cannot find du by dv directly because u is not a function of v, because nowhere in the function we can see v, and neither this v is a function of u because nowhere we can see u in this v. So how to solve this? So basically we need to write it down in some other way. It is du by dx by dv by dx, which will give us du by d. So basically we need to find out du by dx from this function, and we need to find out dv by dx from this function. It means we need to differentiate this u with respect to x, because x is the independent variable here, and we need to differentiate this v with respect to x because x is also the independent variable here. So once we get the value of du by dx and dv by dx, then we will divide both of them to get du by dv, right? So this is the procedure which we will follow to solve these type of problems. Okay, so let us start solving this problem. So first we need to differentiate u with respect to x. So it will be cos 3x plus 2, and following chain rule it will be 3. So it will be 3 times of cos 3x plus 2, and our v is x square, so dv by dx will be 2x. Okay, so we have got our du by dx, we have got our dv by dx. So our du by dv will be equal to du by dx upon dv by dx. So it will be 3 times cos of 3x plus 2 upon 2x. So this is our answer. Okay, so this is very simple. You have to just divide the two different derivatives, that is the composite functions, and you have to get the answer. Okay, so this was a very simple and very straightforward question. Let me move to some other examples. Okay, so we have a very important question from differentiation, as it has appeared in all the board exams many a times. Okay, many a times. So let me just show you that question, that if y is equal to x plus under root x square minus 1 whole to the power m, then they are asking to prove that x square minus 1 times the whole square of the derivative is equal to m square times y square. Okay, so this is the question which they are asking. Okay, so let me just show you that how to solve this problem. Okay, so we have been given y and we will differentiate this. Okay, so we will write dy by dx. So what will it become? This m will come forward, so it will be m into x plus under root x square minus 1 times m minus 1. Following chain rule, now we will differentiate the things inside the bracket. So it will be the derivative of x will be 1 and the derivative of root over x square minus 1. I have told you the trick. Just write 1 upon 2 times the exact thing multiplied by the chain rule, that is of differentiation of x square minus 1 is 2x. So this thing I already taught you in the previous videos, that how to quickly solve like a pro player, you know, how to quickly do this type of differentiation like a pro student. Okay, not pro player, like a pro student. So just cancel this 2. Okay, so it will be m times x plus under root x square minus 1 times m minus, you know, I can write it like, you know, I can write this m minus 1 like this, m by x plus root over x square minus 1, right? I can always write it like this. I have brought this minus 1 in the denominator and I have written x plus under root x square minus 1, okay, times 1 plus 1 by under root x square minus 1, okay. Now you just need to solve this, okay. Your this m and this thing, see this thing is actually y, right? Because our y was initially given as this, so we can write my by x plus root over x square minus 1 into, if I solve this, it will be root over x square minus 1 plus 1 by root over x square minus 1, right? And you can see that this thing and this thing are actually the same. So we can cancel out these two expressions and the result will be my by root under x square minus 1, which is my dy by dx. So we have got the value of dy by dx. Now we will prove it. Okay, so how to prove this? So now proving are also of two types. One like a intermediate student or a basic student, and second one is like a pro student. Okay, so how does a basic student or an intermediate student prove something? He write the value of LHS, he solve the value of LHS, then he solve the value of RHS, and then he prove it as equal. That is basic student. How does a pro student do the mathematics? Okay, so the expression which we have got is dy by dx is equal to my by root under x square minus 1. We need to prove this thing x square minus 1, you know, dy by dx whole square is equal to m square y square. So I'm not going to do the follow the traditional way, you know, by solving the LHS, then by solving the RHS, and then by equating them and proving it to be equal. I'm not going to do those traditional stuff. I'm going to show you a pro student trick. You just square both sides. Okay, just square both sides. So it will be dy by dx whole square is equal to my by root under x square minus 1 whole square. And you can also step the jumps. So it will be directly dy by dx whole square is equal to m square y square by x square minus 1, right? Now just cross multiply this. So this x square minus 1 will move there. It will be x square minus 1 times dy by dx whole square is equal to m square y square, which is the exact expression which we were asked to prove, right? So we have proved it like a pro student without solving separately for LHS and RHS, okay? So I hope you understood this question, all right? Now I will be heading towards our next question. So I just want to say one more thing, that how to understand. So you need to be very, very calculative by your mind. Whenever you look at any question and whenever you look at the expression which you are asked to prove, try to frame the entire question in your mind. Try to solve the entire question by your mind, in your mind. Try to follow all the steps in your mind. So your mind will tell you that what step you need to follow, what you need to do, where you need to go. Okay, so just this can be developed only by practice. Okay, so I will suggest you to practice more and more. The more you will practice, the more you will understand these things. Okay, all right. So now let me talk about the next question, which is a parametric question. Okay, so in a parametric question, uh, we have two variables. We have two, you know, expressions given to us, suppose x and y, and x and y both are the function of a single variable. Okay, so suppose our question is x is equal to a times 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square, and y is 2bt upon 1 plus t square. So as you can see that x is also a function of t and y is also a function of t, and we are asked to find out dy by dx. Okay, so basically we need to differentiate this y with respect to this x. Okay, but y is not a function of x and x is also not a function of y. Rather, x is a function of t and y is also a function of t. So we can find this dy by dx through the same process as we did in this sum. Okay, so we will find out dy by dx by dy by dt and dx by dt. So first we will find out the value of dy by dt, that is we will differentiate this function with respect to t. Then we will find the value of dx by dt, that is we will differentiate this function with respect to t, and then we will divide both of them and we'll get a value of dy by dx. Okay, so let us do dy by dt. Okay, so let us differentiate this. All right, so look at this expression 2. Okay, let me change the next page. So y is equal to 2bt by 1 plus t square, where 2b is a constant. So let me write it outside. So it will be t by 1 plus t square. So basically we need to when we need to differentiate it, we need to follow the uv rule, right? This is u and this is v. So dy by dt will be 2b, let it be here, 1 plus t square d by dt. Okay, make sure that you write dt over here, times t minus t into d by dt of 1 plus t square. Okay, whole divided by 1 plus t squares whole square. Okay, so the result will be 2d 1 plus t square, because the derivative of t will be 1, so let me not write it, and t times the derivative of 1 plus t square will be 2t. Okay, now these things I have already discussed in my previous video. If you have missed the video, please go and watch those videos. I promise you, you will become a pro student. Okay, so t into 2t divided by 1 plus t squares whole square. So it will be 2b 1 plus t square minus 2t square. This t and 2t will become 2t square, and 1 plus t squares whole square in the denominator. So this t square minus 2t square will become minus t square. So your dy by dt will be 2b 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square whole square. Okay, so this is your dy by dt. Okay, so let me just highlight it first. Now we will be solving dx by dt. Okay, now we'll be solving for dx by dt. Our x is a times 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square. So since a is a constant, I will write it outside and I will differentiate it with respect to x following the same uv rule. So 1 plus t square d by dt of 1 minus t square minus 1 minus t square d by dt of 1 plus t square whole divided by 1 plus t square whole square. So your dx by dt will become a into 1 plus t square. The derivative of 1 minus t square will be minus 2t. Now do it like a pro student. Don't do it, like a basic student. This will be 1 minus t square, and the differentiation of 1 plus t square is 2t whole divided by 1 plus t square whole square. Okay, I can assure you one thing, that if you follow all my videos from the very beginning, you will become a champion at differentiation. Okay, so please watch all the videos. So it will be minus 2t plus minus 2t cube minus 2t plus 2t cube whole divided by 1 plus t square whole square. So this is basic algebra which we are doing, just multiplying the things. This and this will get cancelled out, so it will be dx by dt will be minus 4t by 1 plus t square whole square. Okay, so this is the value of dx by dt which we are getting. Okay, so we have got the value of dx by dt, we have got the value of dy by dt. Now to solve, to find dy by dx, we need to write dy by dt and divide it by dx by dt. So our dy by dt was 2b 1 minus t square by 1 plus t square whole square, right? And our dx by dt is minus 4 at, okay, minus 4 at, because it will be a. Okay, so I just missed that a because this a, we have an a over here, so there will be an a minus 4 at upon 1 plus t square whole square. So you can see this 1 plus t square whole square and this 1 plus t square whole square will get cancelled out. So we'll be left with 2b 1 minus t square by minus 4at. So this 2 and 4 will get cancelled out. So your dy by dx will be minus b times 1 minus t square by 2at. Okay, so in this way we are going to solve these type of questions. Okay, so this was a very easy question, and I will upload this type of questions on my website, and you can download the questions and you can solve the questions for your practice. And this was all about parametric functions and composite function, and I hope you like this video, you understood it. But still, if you have any doubt, then you reach us at 98300600368. Just WhatsApp us or call us, you can do anything, or visit our website www.roadtosuccesstcsir.com. This is our website. You can visit this website to get further information regarding our classes. Okay, so till then, practice maths.